All right, great Thursday morning, everyone. Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. How are you today? We're in with episode number 316 of our 15 Minutes to Master, where we come in each and every day to get you some information, inspiration, and motivation to get your day started off on the right foot. We do this each and every day of the week, 7 days a week, coming in here. And today we're talking about ego. Ego and the deadly sins of ego, right? So today, the subject, Lego your ego. If you ever, do you guys remember that old ego waffle commercial, Lego my ego? So let go of your ego. When you let go of your ego, you embrace growth. And that's all anybody wants, right? But here's the thing, all right? Coming to you live from Tyler, Texas. Tyler, Texas, where we do our consulting out here with Mobile Home Masters. Retailers been around, man, I think they've been in business now on the retail side 16 years. They've been longer than that. Um, they started out as a transport company. They still have the transport company. They do transport and setups of homes in the East Texas area and all around. They've been doing that for several decades. Okay. And then they got into retail 16 years ago, I think it was. And the owner here is a different breed of person. Okay. Jesse Pena, I'm not saying this to stroke his ego, but check this out. Okay. So the owner's name is Jesse Pena, and he reached out to me back in September of last year, a year ago, as a matter of fact. He reached out to me through Facebook. He was looking for some sales training for his team, and so we talked about that, and we got training done for one of their guys first, and they enjoyed that. They enjoyed the production and the change in that person, and so then I did training with him and with one of his top guys. And from there, we transitioned that into consulting because he saw the need of his business. He saw that there was growth and improvement that needed to happen, and so we did this. We started this consulting gig. But the reason I bring him up is because here we have an owner that has been in the industry since 1999, 25 years, reaching out and saying, hey, I know we can improve. We need some help. And we would appreciate you helping us out. Setting his own ego aside, because most retailers, unfortunately, that I speak to, especially the ones that have been in the business 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, they choose to remind me of the fact they've been in business that long, right? And so obviously, here's the thing, right? So you've been in business 20 years. You're getting by. You're doing well. You obviously are making money, right? And because you're able to stay in business, that's what they're trying to tell me. We're still in business. We're not sure. But the idea of this is not about keeping you in business. The idea of this is helping you thrive, helping you do more, get more, right? And so um, it's about the fact that there is always room for improvement. And so by embracing an outside perspective, right, it can help elevate the not just the individual performance of every uh, consultant, but the entire team, the entire business. So when people like Jesse can set their ego aside, they reap the rewards almost instantaneously, right? But the unfortunate side of ego is the fact that because of that knowledge, that experience, they feel that they can keep running smoothly, and they think they're running smoothly without that outside input. And I get it, but fact of the matter remains that there can always be improvement, right? And so that sense of pride leads to rejecting some new methods, resisting change, thinking that because they've reached a certain level of success, that without saying they've reached their peak, they think that they're good, right? However, what happens with that type of mindset, it actually can stagnate growth. You think of if you walk into your retail location right now, you've been doing it for years. What's the vibe like? What's the culture like? What's the growth like? Okay. Because when you are just doing it your way, no outside influence, not really looking to improve, you stifle innovation. You're doing things the same way you've been doing them forever. Not that it doesn't work, but innovating thoughts, right? It brings a fresh perspective. It brings a new vibe to the office as well. Okay. And you probably blocking some effective strategies along the way. It also blocks feedback. Okay. When your ego's in the way, that constructive feedback from both the team members or somebody like myself, okay, it often gets dismissed. And so it's never implemented. And so things continue on the same. But it also limits the potential, limits your potential. Refusing to evolve, right? It just keeps that business from reaching its full potential. And especially in an industry that's consistently growing, shifting, we have these families that can no longer buy a site built home that need for you to be better. They need for you to provide them an enhanced buying experience. They need for you to operate in a different manner so that when they come here, it's similar to what they're used to when they're out there looking for site-built homes. Because what happens is they come here and they go through a buying experience like what is in most retailers, it leaves a bad taste in their mouth, and they just decide, like, man, let's just rent. We'll see what happens with the rates. A couple of years down the road, a year, 2 years, we'll rent, and then we'll buy a house. Right. So the reality is that there's always room for growth, ladies and gentlemen. There's always room for growth, especially in business. Especially in business. If you're not growing, you're dying. Right. So new technologies, changes in the market, changes in the buyers, all of these things, which is things that we discuss and help your teams understand. That continuous learning, right? When you have a growth minded owner, kind of like here, or just like here, I shouldn't say kind of like here at Mobile Home Masters, right? They understand that learning's a lifelong process. And Jesse's always learning something. He's always creating something. He's always looking for ways to make things better for his team. And I love that about this guy, man. He inspires me also to continue to grow, continue to get better. So because no matter how long you've been in business, there's always new strategies out there. There's always things that can be learned. There's always outside perspectives that can help, right? From things that have to do with the product to the financing to the psychology of the buyer, the psychology of the people, all of that, right? It can always be improved. And with those new perspectives, well, then you get new ideas, new methods of doing things. It brings, like I said, it adds a new air to the atmosphere, a new vibe in the office. And so it's not about coming in and undermining what you've got. It's about coming in and adding to what you're doing, bringing more life into the organization. Because ultimately, when we do that, it's not about you, man. So what that your business improves, and so what that it's not your idea that helped it grow. You're helping more families. And ultimately, isn't that why we're here? We're here to help those families that need it. So why would you turn it away? Why would you be opposed to growing? Right? It's mind-boggling to think about. But I really want to go over those benefits for you guys when you can set your ego aside and continue to learn, continue to grow, bring in a company like Manufactured Home Sales Mastery to work with your teams, to work with you, right? It's not just about the couple of days. It's not, or if you're doing the full week-long program, it's about what we build as a culture, because within our programs, we have the follow-up support that goes along with it to make sure that it's implemented, make sure that it's retained, that make sure they continue to develop and grow. So those benefits, first of all, it starts off, it's going to boost your team's performance. I'm here to tell you, every retailer, every community group that we have worked with, as soon as their teams get back, because they're fired up, they're excited, they're ready to go, they the return on the investment is almost instantaneous within the first week because of the boost in sales that happens. So it boosts your team's performance, and that's why we do. That's why we offer the follow-up support along with the program to make sure that it's something that's lasting, not just for a week or two, but that we are in their ear. We're working with them. They're working together as a team with us to continue growing, continue that excitement, because with that it improves the morale. The guys feel better, ladies feel better. They feel like they're accomplishing things because they are. And so that helps them do more, be more, learn more, and want to go out and help more people. So overall, the vibe is better, the morale is better. It also brings a competitive edge. It brings a competitive edge to the location, because sometimes those stores that are just on autopilot, because that's how we've done it all along, man, they stop paying attention to the market around them. I mean, as long as we're doing okay, we're doing what we're doing, whether that's 5 deals a month or 10 deals a month or 20 deals a month. It doesn't matter how many you're doing right now that you're averaging. As long as you're doing that, you're okay. But you're not paying attention to the market around you and those other companies around you that possibly are doing more. They could challenge you. So it brings back that competitive edge to your team. That's another thing that helps to boost sales. And obviously, with boosted sales, you're going to have increase in revenue. Isn't that what you're in business for? The future has never been more uncertain, folks. Why would you not try and increase your revenue and get as much of it as you can? So that's what's up. We've 400% increase in revenue here. 400%. What would you do with a 400% increase in revenue at your location? If you're doing 20 units a month, what would 400% increase look like? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And obviously, with that, all of those things, right? Team performance, improved morale, competitiveness, increased revenue. Everybody's walking taller. Everybody's speaking louder. Everybody has more pride. So it builds a stronger culture. And it builds a culture of continuous growth, continuous learning, continuous improvement, because they know that's what it takes. And you're not just helping your team here, you're helping them out there, because what they become here, they take out there. And that's what they become with their families, with their children, in their community. And that's what we should be doing, folks. We have so much opportunity to make an impact on this country, on this, in your state, in your city, in your community. But we choose just to get by. That's not the manufactured home industry anymore. That's not the offsite building industry anymore. It's not the factory built home industry anymore. We have a responsibility to the American people. We can truly be leaders. We can truly be inspiring stories. We can truly shine. Right now is our time to shine. We need to wake up, open our eyes, and look around us, not just complain about the economy, not just complain about the market, not just complain about the administration that's in office right now, but do something yourselves by being better, doing more, and helping your teams improve. Because that improvement that happens in here is going to affect so many people in your area without you even realizing it. And that is inspiring. That is what drives us each and every day here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, to deal with everything we have to deal with, all to find a mobile home masters anywhere across the country that's willing to improve, because we know damn well that it'll happen. We know what this program will do for them. We know what we're willing to do. We know our level of commitment. We know this industry. And we are damn good at selling and helping them sell and helping them grow. Not just in the immediate, but for the long term. And we hope to work with you soon as well. So with that being said, Go out there, have a great Thursday. Go kick some butt, set up a great weekend. And if you're going to be at Seco 24, if you're in the community space and going to be at Seco 24, we're going to be there as well. Don't forget, we're going to be over in booth number 66 and 67. Come by and see us. Come by and find out what it's all about, what we're doing to help revolutionize the industry on the sales side of manufactured homes. Because we want to help take your life, your business, and your career to a whole new level. You guys have a great Thursday. We'll be talking soon. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.